So here we are, we're pulling up to Jamaica. We are pulling up, those are hotels and probably Airbnb, but I know those in the spot right there, those are definitely hotels. Because seeing it with the naked eyes, you see it, but look, that's where it ends. Okay, everyone, so this video is going to be all over the place. So we arrived in Jamaica on June 26th, and I just want to give my thoughts on the port and Scotchies. I wasn't really making a vlog to, like to post or anything. I only wanted to talk about Scotchies, and then, we came up on the port and I had to say something. So that there was a price check or price list of what it costs to get around Ochi Rios on adventures that you'd love to take. So we took the local cab, and they charge $30 round trip. So if you're only going to Scotchies from the cruise port, it's 30 US round trip. So 15 to 15 from. Some might say it's pricey because I think they might be comparing to like the Bahamas or something like that. Because I would say the same distance from the Bahamas to go to Atlantis is about the same price, and they charge $10 round trip. So I'm not sure, but that much I can tell you, that for Jamaica to Scothie, which is about the same amount of time, that's what the cost is. So we did pull up to Scothie. They opened at 11 o'clock, but we got there at around 10:45. So we didn't have any problems just waiting around until 11. The only thing I could say is that when we went there, the staff, even though they were, what's the word? They weren't, I don't want to say something that's because I'm not look to put anybody down, but I'm not going to use the word that they weren't welcoming. It's like they saw us and they're like, okay, what is our experience going to be like with these people? And I also got a complete list of the menu for you to see, because you don't see that posted much on. And what I like about Scotch is also just look how beautiful the surrounding is. It's like it's a hut with with different amount of tables in there. Like one hut could have 4 tables with chairs for, it's just beautifully displayed, and all the greenery, the colors, it just felt so welcoming, like you were on the beach. There goes the food.
Right?
Who's that?
Oh, it is.
These are the fries. This is the jerk pork. This is a half chicken as well.
Okay. And that's a full one, alright.
Each person will take a plate. This now is hot. If you don't like it spicy, don't try it then.
Oh, okay.
Hot pepper sauce, scotch bonnet hot pepper sauce. This is tomato ketchup.
Oh, okay. Jesus, who's that
This is the
girl?
wrap.
La 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 la.
No, we're Jamaican.
100%.
I'm hearing. So this is the bread sauce.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, love. Thank you. Okay, here's our food. Pork. This is our chicken. The boys eating. This is a pork sausage. That's all we have left over. Lamb plate. Then again, if you had a negative experience with someone or a group, then I think people should know how to separate that from people who are coming in, who you don't know how those people are going to react to you or treat you. So that's what I think it is, that So when you have rude customers and then you have someone who's there to really experience, some of that feeling can be felt when someone comes in who knows nothing about what's going on, but to feel like, oh my gosh, these people might think I'm going to be a problem. Anyways, enough about that. As far as the port goes, I think they need to improve this port. I'm not quite sure how long this port has been there. They have about 7 vendors at this port on the inside, because if you need to go outside, you're going to need to take a cab or you're going to have to walk. And I would not suggest walking into town just to browse, because the road is right there, and so they need to improve on that. So they only had 7 vendors, and I can only imagine how much those poor people are paying just to sell their merchandise on that little strip there. But yeah, I think they need to improve on this port. We did go to Trelawney years ago on a cruise, and the Trelawney port was just beautiful. So they needed to do the same with this port. Hopefully time will come where they can expand, where they have more people selling on the port itself than having to go into town. Now, our cab driver did take us into town because my mom wanted rum and she wanted her Jamaican rum. But I was not able to shop because they were aggressive. They did not give you a second just to look at merchandise to see if it's something that you want. And no, I can't shop up places like that. The same experience was had in the Bahamas, where you walk in and everyone is like, you want this? If I give you 2, I'll give you a bargain, or if you put this with it. But the way of how they approach you, it's like they're forcing you, they're aggressive, and all you want to do is look at a merchandise to see if it's something you want to purchase. And I get it, people are trying to make money, but for me personally, and I'm sure there's others, it's a turn off to be forced to get something right away. And these the shops downtown, the one that we went to, they had security or a watch person on the outside, then they had them in the inside. They were just like, I don't know if the cruisers are stealing or it's the locals, but when you go there, it's like you're locked down. And as I said, you don't have a chance to breathe and look at something for a minute, because yeah, that's too much. As I said, I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I put this here for you guys to see in case you're planning a vacation and you want to see what transport is like and how much it will cost, just so you could budget. Because I would want someone to do the same for me, to have an idea what you're paying for. Overall, being there was a nice experience. Scothie's great, had that feeling, but the service from the young lady that we had was great, and we'll definitely come back, not to that port,